It is the A-Team here on Sports Talk 790, Thursday edition of the program. And we don't typically get guests right out of the box, but we will today as Wex, AC, and Dan Matthews with you here. And it's not every day that we get a tight end from the Houston Texans, but that's exactly who we'll be talking to right now as Brevin Jordan joins us on the phone lines here on Sports Talk 790. Brevin, you're on with two Adams, so it'll be really easy to remember our names, but how's it going these days, and how much fun was that season you guys just completed?
I'm doing good, man. How y'all doing? First of all, my bad. How y'all doing?
We're great.
Good, man. Yeah, no, this past season was awesome, bro. It was, my first 2 years in Houston was just tough, man. Different head coaches, different quarterbacks, different offensive coordinators. So this past season, man, just to win games and just to finish the way we did it, then, going into the offseason with the stability, the OC, the head coach, quarterback is going to be there. For me, it's going to be, I'm very excited going into the offseason.
That's an unbelievably ridiculous point to make, that at this point in each of your other seasons, you or we were either talking about the brand new head coach or wondering who might be the new head coach. And obviously that's not going to be the case this year. A lot of what took place this year was because of some of the significant changes, even in your own room. Why don't we start there? Having Dalton Schultz in the room, having a new passing friendly offense, to be sure. What was it like this year? Just kind of going to work every day and sitting down through offensive meetings and then getting together with your group as well.
Yeah, no, our tight end group is super close, man. Dalton's a unique cat, man. That dude is super smart, bro. Whenever I needed, anything, like any help with just, front or helping with coverages, the dude was just, he's a real football pro. Like, he's a guy that loves the game. He takes it seriously. He handles business. And so, like, for me to have that, that veteran leadership was a big plus for me. And for really our whole tight end room, it was awesome.
And is there an opportunity after this last season for you to have some definitive mindset that I know I got better as a player from year 2 to year 3, and as you head into year 4, which is a contract year essentially for a guy drafted now 4 years ago, is there the knowledge that now I know what to do to make sure there's another step forward in year 4?
Yeah, no, 100%, man. But that's really the goal of any athlete. Like. It's a relentless pursuit to reach your maximum potential. And the maximum potential I can reach, I don't know what it is, but I might as well go crazy and try to reach, for something that I want to accomplish. I'm excited about going into this year. I feel like I performed at a level where I could, have some confidence and play fast, play physical. And it was just a great year for me to learn, bro. I took it as a big learning year. I'm excited really going into the offseason for real.
But how much easier is it to achieve those goals and have that kind of season when you've got number 7 throwing to you?
Yeah, 7. Hey, man, that dude right there, bro. He's a West Coast killer. That's what I keep calling him, man. He's a West Coast killer, man. The sky's the limit for that dude, man. It's really hard to put into words, man. He's just a great dude, like a great dude, great football player. Just a guy you want to be around. So I'm excited, to go into the offseason with him.
You're kind of, what you're doing right now, searching for the words. We've done that all season long. No, you're good. Trying to.
Hey, there he is. Sorry.
No, you're good. Just let me know.
No, feel free. Why don't you tell us? Why don't you set the scene for us? Where you at? What's going on?
I'm in Vegas right now. I'm actually with Dawn. I'm with my agent. I'm at like a convention center at the Mandalay Bay, and it's just a lot of football heads. And it's a pretty cool experience right now. Actually, it's my first time.
For sure. No, we figured as much. There's a lot going on there. But what I was going to say is, like, it's the way you're struggling to come up with the words to describe CJ Stroud. We did that all season long. We'd come in here on a Monday after a game and be like, I can't believe what this kid did. And you have the unique perspective of being there before he got there. What's life like after CJ Stroud, post CJ, if you will?
He's a cool dude, man. Real cool dude. Like, he's really just one of the guys. He gets around, everybody. He's one of those guys that's enjoyable to be around. It's real easy going, But the camaraderie that we had this past season as a team and led to the wins is because, or a lot of it's because of CJ. He would have guys over at his house. He'd have his chef make dinner for us. He took us all out to L.A. during the off season. He got a mansion in Hollywood. Like, the dude is just a great guy, and it shows on the field for real. We have fun when we play out there.
Playing the game of football, trying to have fun. It sounds so silly at the time, but that obviously I do think leads to some excellence. You said trying to reach that next level, and that's what every player tries to do. Are you striving for a 77-yard playoff touchdown, something like that in the future?
No, man, that was dope. Man. I'm striving to just my job, man. How I take the game being in, I just take it like just show up every day, attack the opportunities that I have, and just be the best player that I can be. The NFL, in my opinion, I think everybody knows that stands for not for long, man. So every day I just want to try to get better, just perfect my craft, enjoy my time, being in the league.
I was there in the locker room after the game, after that play, after all of the plays that your team made in that game. Is it kind of cool? I don't know if you guys felt this way, and obviously the next week was different, but in that moment, in that postseason, your team put together their most complete, dominant game of the season. To have it happen then, was that a sign of what could be in the future?
Yeah, man. I think that Cleveland game, I think it was just one of those things where we were all rolling. I think we were just all excited. Because we heard the noise, like, people were saying we didn't have a chance. Like, we heard that stuff. And CJ went on Pat McAfee shows and said, like, all right, we don't got a chance. Like, we heard all the noise. So I think everybody was just ready to go out and prove everybody wrong. Like, special teams, offense, defense, we all just came out and played really good ball in the show.
I like that you admit that, because so many times we get athletes and even coaches saying, well, we don't read the paper, we don't read what's on Twitter, we don't read what's online. And you're admitting, yeah, we heard that noise. How much of the culture in general is because of who you've got as your head coach right now? Because we all, like Wex and I, covered him as a player here in Houston. So we were just ecstatic when he was hired, but you still got to do the job and get the job done. And he more than did that, I think you would agree with, in his rookie season.
Absolutely, man. DeMeco's a fiery dude, firecracker. He's like, all right, buddy, love you, man. Yeah, that's it, bro. Yeah, no, DeMeco is a fiery dude, bro. Like, he had a energy and a tenacity, bro. Like, you could just tell he wanted to go out there and play with us. Like, it was amazing to see. Like, DeMeco is the perfect head coach for our young team, our young fiery team that's just hungry, and he fit the mold perfect. It was awesome to see.
He looks like he can go out there and play with you guys still.
Literally, I literally would have conversations with some of my teammates, and we'd be like, bro, look at DeMeco, bro, this dude is slow, like, just stuff like that. Yeah, we still think he can play for sure.
Well, I know Dameon Pierce actually said the first time that he saw him in the facility after he'd been hired and didn't really know who he was, he said he thought it was a player. Do you know that there are other guys who thought the very same thing, maybe the first time they saw him from afar?
Yeah, bro, I'm telling you, when you see him in person, you're like, this dude is Aki, bro. Like, yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy to see, man. He definitely, Coach DeMeco definitely eats his protein.
Talking with Brevin Jordan, Texans side end, right here on Sports Talk 790 on the A team. Adam Wexler, Adam Clanton here with you. When you get ready to really dig in on your off season, what does it look like? What are the things, and when are you kind of getting started on all that?
Yeah, man, I'm about to get started February 19th, February 20th, when our strength coach, Mike Eubanks, and our strength staff start workouts. I'm about to head right back to Houston. I want to spend as much time getting acclimated back to that Houston humidity for training camp and OTAs, man. That stuff out there is serious. I don't know if you guys know about the heat in the summer and the spring, but, man, it's crazy. So I just want to be out there getting acclimated. I want to spend as much time around the guys and the coaching staff and, just be out there and just, man, because I like training by myself. It's cool, but I like being around the guys and hearing the terminology of the plays that we use and everything. So I'm looking forward to getting back to Houston on February 20th when we start off-season workouts again. We
don't know what the off-season holds from a personnel standpoint, who might be going, who might be coming, but we did think that it was a massive win for you, your offense, and the Texans, that both Bobby Slowick and Gerard Johnson were asked to stay, a little bump in pay and whatever else it took. But how important is that to you? You guys would know better than we would. How important is it?
Man, look, I've had a different offensive coordinator and a different quarterback since high school. Since my junior year of high school, I've had a different offensive coordinator and a different head quarterback. Since my junior year of high school, I haven't had stability in my career, bro. So for me to have the same OC, I'm about to learn the same plays again, same quarterback, same head coach, bro. I'm telling you, I'm excited, bro.
We can hear it. We can hear it when you talk about that, when you talk about the camaraderie in that locker room. And look, we've been here for the good and the bad with the Texans organization, still a relatively new franchise in the grand scheme of things. Yeah. And I don't think I've ever seen that kind of energy collectively from the team. You guys genuinely enjoy playing and working with each other each and every day.
Bro, it was awesome. I'm telling you, and that started by just having the right guys in the building. We had, it started with DeMeco, and then the coaching staff, and then the players. Like CJ, like I told you, man, CJ used to hold, events at his house where we just all go over there and eat. He took us all out to LA. Like our camaraderie was just crazy, and the energy was just effective. Like we just fed off each other. I'm telling you, I'm really excited. We got a lot of free agents coming up. We got a lot of unsigned free agents. We got to, get a lot of them guys back, bro. But the core, the foundation of our team of what DeMeco is trying to put in that building, it's infectious. I'm excited for it.
It's clear, Brevin, that you are very popular, that you're seeing everybody's buddies. Hey, Brev, what's up? Hey, bro. All that stuff's happening right now. And what you just said about the team, if you're selling free agents on coming to Houston, what are you telling them?
CJ Stroud. It's real simple. We got CJ Stroud. We got DeMeco Ryans. It's whatever anybody want to accomplish, they can accomplish it in Houston. We got the winning formula. We know what it takes to win. Got to just add some more pieces, and man, we could do it.
I mean, he is a master recruiter and obviously loves playing here in Houston. Brevin Jordan, tight end for the Texans here on Sports Talk 790. Brevin, we really appreciate the time, and go continue to have all that fun that you're having out there in Vegas.
Appreciate you guys.
All right, Brevin Jordan here on Sports Talk 790. Talk about an example of a guy who is just living in the moment like all of us with what the Texans have done in a very, very short, 180-degree turnaround.
He has been there, Nico Collins, John Grenard. There are not that many guys who have been through all this. We just got done talking about a guy who's making another $125 million to continue in the golden era of Astros baseball. Well, like these guys with the Texans, Altuve was there, although it was 8, 9, 10 years ago when they were losing 100 games. This guy has been through, like, all these coaches here and all these OCs here and all those losses they had during his first 2 seasons. So he is ready for double-figure win seasons to be nothing but in his future, and certainly has to figure out what his long-term future holds. But heading into the last year of the deal as one of the 5 players that was in the initial draft class for Nick Caserio several seasons ago. The offseason underway for almost everybody. 2 more teams still playing on soft practice fields and getting ready for the upcoming Super Bowl Sunday. And we cannot wait either. Appreciate Brevin joining us to open up the program as we get rolling on a Thursday edition of the A-Team.